Hi Libra, how are you? Okay, I'm so excited about this reading. I usually do a pretty good pre-shuffle and then let you guys know what happened, but these are the very first cards that flew out. So look at that, Emperor in reverse, the Empress, twin flame, possibly more like probably, Four of Wands. That's 1111, and so. Gee, shocking that the Emperor is in reverse. So possibly the divine masculine is being in and out, flies in fast and furious and passionate, but probably spooks himself a little bit. I'm so floored. I'm so floored that these were the first cards that came out. Okay, this already, this is just not normal. I mean, it's not typical. For the Emperor to come in reverse and the Knight of Wands, this is, kind of that player energy or somebody that is in and out. And then I love tarot. It's amazing. Anyway, I do have a twin flame extended series. It will be linked down below. I highly recommend those. Those are a great alternative to personal readings. So I know, especially for you, those of you who have been asking for a personal reading, just check out the links below, because they're everybody who watches them says they were like a personal. It's a very small group of people that watch them. Okay, so they come out extremely detailed, like totally mind-boggling, and at a fraction of the price. So if you do like personal readings, or if you can't afford personal readings, those are a great alternative. And that way I can, offer that kind of service to more of you than just people who can afford the $200, right? And then what's the other thing? The other thing is, also, I'm really encouraging you guys right now to subscribe. Not only does it help the channel, yes, that does definitely help the channel, but your energy will come through clearer, because I set intentions strongly for my subscribers. I pray for you guys every day, and once you are a subscriber, your energy is going to pull in stronger, okay? Because that's the energy I set. Obviously, they're more invested, okay? So if I'm going to invest, if it's going to come clearer for you if you subscribe, okay? I'll shut up now. So 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Look at this, and a return. How freaking beautiful. The 8 of Pentacles, look at that. She's painting a butterfly. We're going to watch for signs and synchronicities, because that's another intention I've set, that those come through for you guys. And sometimes I do charms at the end. But look at that. 8 of Pentacles. So that's motivated, inspired. To give to dedication type energy. 10 of Cups, happiness, and the 6 of Cups is fondness, thinking about the past, thinking about a return, that sort of energy. Amazing. Let's try and see if we can get some money in here too. And we are going to lay out a full spread. Wow. Look at that, showing up in your own reading. Sword up, fairness, balance. What a gorgeous deck. What a gorgeous deck. Somebody may be decorating in gold. That could be an indication for you. Here she is again. Wheel of Fortune. Right when I said money. The Wheel of Fortune. So forward motion, things are looking good. This is the Empress is somebody that's abundant. She's all about creation and nurturing. So it does look like money is good. I think your last reading was about money, and I think it was pretty amazing. But I see gold here. I see the wheels turning, things coming together, and the Empress. Amazing. Oh my gosh, amazing reading. I love it. Love it, love it. Let's lay out a spread. I was going to switch decks, but kind of liking this one. Let's see. How are you guys? I hope you're well. I love your comments. Please leave comments. And I love when you guys... Oh, the other thing I've been wanting to tell you guys. So it's been a long journey. Look, see the braids. Those represent longevity for me. This is forward motion, looking to the future. And this 10 of Swords is not giving up. So also, this is a really good place if you need to vent and get something off your chest. because maybe you feel like you need to talk about it, but you don't want to burden someone, or you've already driven your family or friends crazy about talking about it, and they're like, oh my gosh, not that again. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, and you can just start the comment with the word, vent or rant or whatever. And that way other people don't even bother reading it if they don't want to, You could write it all down, get it off your chest. You could delete it, or you could leave it, and maybe somebody, certain people might come back and respond and offer you some love and some support. I love when you guys do that for each other, by the way. Okay, 5 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. Wow, lots of 3s and 8s. There's the 8 again. So 3s and 8s. Let's see if we get any more of that. Okay, I'm going to last breath. I'll stop talking now. Love you guys. Hope you're doing well. Queen of Cups. I love you a lot. See? Ooh, 4 of Pentacles. So the Queen of Cups is someone, yeah, that looks like me. Somebody who is nurturing, loving. And the seahorse, that could be a sign. The seahorse is somebody who, the seahorse kind of is an element of going with the flow, Not resisting. All right, let's see what's going on for you, and I think your twin flame. Okay, Knight of Cups. Look at that. Don't play games with my heart. She's actually playing a heart like a violin. So you may feel that way. Interesting. 3 of Wands. For a long time, somebody has maybe been making you feel that way, and you just want to move forward, plan, strong energy about the future. Holy moly, told ya. I love tarot. I feel so blessed that, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a blessing and a curse. It's not always easy to know things that you don't know how you know, but I feel so blessed to be in this position to help. So 10 of Pentacles. They're bottom of the deck. Okay. Moving on. The Hangman. So just pretty much confirming the energy we already had, which is that we've got, it looks like a soul connection, definitely a strong connection. But it's been stuck, and it looks like somebody's been, wishy-washy, in and out, or you feel that way. But look at that, 10 of Cups. Again, wish fulfillment, happiness. Wow. Lots of long hair energy here. Braids. Your person, King of Cups. That's not a knight. That's a king. Kings are good. Kings have a lot of love. Beautiful. Look at that. That's your person's energy. What's your person thinking about? Well, your person either is a Libra too, or they're thinking about you. Libran energy again. What's going on here? There. Empress, look how gorgeous. Creation. So recent past, there's the Strength card, either dealing with the Leo or somebody has Leo in their charts, but the Strength card is about holding back, being able to tame the lion and the lamb, being able to be fierce but soft. Very much like a Libran energy, right? A balance. 10 of Swords again. So it's not over. There's been some hurtful stuff going on here, definitely. Okay, 2 of Wands, need to make a decision. Somebody needs to make a decision, and it's life-altering. See that world? Why? I thought I had this down a second ago. Hold on. I'm sorry. There. 2 of Wands. So Two of Wands is which way to go, which way is the best for the long term, you know? Magician, what do you want? I've been getting that constantly. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Make a decision, stick to it. All right, let me try and change this light a little bit. I need to get better at this setup or mount everything to the wall, because every time I take the camera card out, I have to reset up again. Can you guys see that? Come on, camera. Can y'all hear Chelsea? That was my first cat. Can y'all hear, how weird that I just said Chelsea. Can y'all hear Callie snoring? There, that's better. The Magician. That's all about what do you want, making a decision. And not just making a decision, but taking action. Probably going to get a taking action card as I said it. What is the Knight of Wands? All about taking action. So if you are in a twin flame, you're likely mirroring each other. So it's probably not just them, or maybe you are the divine. Listen. There, did you hear her? She's snoring. So maybe you are the divine masculine, but somebody needs to make a decision and probably communicate some stability. Let's go ahead and pull some charms and letters at the end. And we'll do a yes/no question with the pendulum. We'll get the pendulum out, so go ahead and be thinking about a question. Isn't that beautiful? So that's making a decision. I mean, not making a decision. Somebody may need to apologize. But oh my gosh, Two of Cups. I give you my cup. It's two people giving a full cup. It's not, here's a drop. I'll take your full cup, but I only give a drop back. And it's not one person having to make up for the other person's lack, you know? And in a long-term relationship, that happens, of course. Sometimes you'll have to carry one another, and that's okay. But this is, overall, I love you, you love me, I tell you, I show you, I tell the world about it. It's not a secret. It's not something I'm afraid of. And then we've got this truth and clarity here. The Ace of Swords. The World and the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The World is cycle completion. Strong world energy here. And the Four of Cups is it's lack of interest sometimes. Sometimes it's just, all thought, no action. It's daydreaming. Let's see, what are we going to do here? Four of Wands, Hangman, Ten of Cups. So it's a strong soul connection, but it's stuck. The good thing about that Hangman is that the Hangman, he sees things in a different light. He looks at things through a different perspective, and it's growth. Oh, see, look at these. I don't know why, but somehow these were the two open. I guess that's where I cut the deck. Seven of Wands, breaking free of this not making a move energy. Hi, Libra, I feel like I just keep saying this. I feel like I'm having a deja vu. Whew, Nine of Pentacles. Self-love, self-care, independence, wealth. Do you feel wealth here? Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So there's going to be an abundance in love and in money. Oh my goodness, just cut the deck here. Yeah, strong twin flame. The Lovers, making a decision to take action, I think. Libra, I have several videos for you guys that haven't been published that I need to work on. That I just were kind of quick, and anyway, look, all my videos are timeless. So are the extendeds that are linked down below. Those are timeless too. Six of Pentacles. This is the Hermit, and the Six of Pentacles is generosity. I feel like one of you feel like your person is not really a stingy person, but what's going on here? What's the problem? The Tower and the Emperor again. The Tower is somebody that's respected. I mean, the Emperor is somebody who's respected, divine masculine. Yes, this deck has 2 emperors and 2 empresses. And 2 queens and 2 kings. But anyway, the Tower. The Tower is when something comes crashing down. It's interesting because the Emperor card, let me try and pull this in one moment. The Emperor card, there's the braids again. The Emperor is somebody that's in control and, you know, can manipulate situations and make things work. They're very respected. But somebody is like maybe afraid of losing their control. The Tower is when something comes crashing down. And it's something big that you have to deal with. It's not something you can really kind of avoid or put off. You know, it's like if your house catches on fire, you have to deal with it. Versus if it's just your shed in the backyard, you could kind of, you know, look away for a while and not take care of it right away. The Tower is something that's, somebody is not wanting to not be in control. And that could be of their feelings. So, umbrellas, 8 of Wands. Okay, what are we asking here? Are we ready to move to charms? So in the outcome, we got 10 of Cups. No, we got Knight of Wands. Somebody's needing to take action. Oh, and, you know, deal with what they need to deal with. Let me make sure that's not. And a Hierophant. So I think this is going towards commitment. Let me go ahead and do some charms and then the letters. Okay, there's the dragonfly, the skull, and a cross. And a unicorn. Let me grab some letters and then let me grab the pendulum. So you guys take a deep breath, pause it if you need to because you can't change your answer or question, and let's ask a yes no while I pull out some tiles. So we have an O. Oh, that was a K, so that might be an OK. There's a B, an E. There's that 5. Oh, I didn't roll it down. Let's see. There's a 4. An A. Vera. Is that a name? Vera? Okay, let's roll it again. Bar. Oh, fever. G. Oh, shoot. There's a D and an E. I just got the word Gary. I don't know if that's somebody's name. There's a 4. There's a no way, but so I don't know what you asked, but let me pull one thing real quick because that blue and that blue and white is usually meaning to draw a card. So let me do that. Oh, wow, look what's on top. You are creating resistance. Holy moly. Okay, so be careful not to do that. You may need to just express, when this person approaches you, maybe you need to, you know, show that you're happy to see them. Maybe give them a sign, you know. Move forward. What are you waiting for? What I like how you don't play coy or brag like most guys. That might be something you like about them. Okay, are you high value or low effort? So make sure you stay high value. Let me pull an oracle real quick. And then I have to go get my daughter. Oh my gosh, I was supposed to be there like 5 minutes ago. I can't believe how time flies when I'm doing this. Totally lose track. Yeah, we got a lot of strong creation energy. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I am the same as everybody with different challenges. I just got a vibe for maybe somebody, the sexual preference or gender preference. I don't know, something like that. Maybe somebody's having to deal with that and not denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay, now these 3 cards is speaking loudly to me. Somebody needs to be true to who they are. Maybe they're feeling a little different because of their gender. How do I say that? I don't know. Or sexuality. So this is saying embrace. I don't think that's for very many of you, but I do feel like it was really needing to come through for someone to remember to not short yourself. Make sure you're being who you are because that is what you want, not because somebody of a different sex approached you or liked you or something like that. Something like that. Be true to who you are. Gratitude. Okay, one more. Oh my gosh. Again, yeah, strong there. So you got to make a decision, be true to yourself. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Why can't I let you guys go? Okay, you guys, these cards are pulling a ton of energy for someone. Somebody that's really struggling with accepting who they are and being like, chin up, you know? Chin up, buttercup. Walk it, talk it. Imagine the person you want to be in the future, that you really, really want to be. Imagine that person. How would they walk? How would they talk? How would they look? How would they dress? How would they carry themselves? Would they slump? Would they get out of the bed in the morning? Would they not make their bed? Imagine that person and then pretend to be that person, because really, truly, that's who you are. That's who your inner being is calling you to be. So if you've forgotten that or you've lost your path on that, pretend you're that for a while. Try it for a few hours, then the next day, then the next day, and watch. It'll literally change your mindset. You change your emotions and you change your mindset. So just really visualize that person and start, acting it out, okay? I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to look back at these comments and see if anybody, speaks out about something like that they're going through, okay? I love you guys so much. I will link the extendeds down below. I encourage you to check them out. Only watch them if you are really pulled to them, because I do, want them to remain special. But I highly recommend those, and those will be linked down below, and although they are all timeless, and I guess that's it. Okay, I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Okay, bye, Libra.